Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing the XM1R after about 6 months of heavy use. And it still holds up pretty well, but the problem is that there is a kind of switch problem. It has a bunch of side wiggle, if you can see that at all. There is a lot of side wiggle, and when I hold down the left mouse button and I kind of hold it to the left a little bit, it kind of creaks and it goes right towards the left. And it's pretty noticeable in game, and again, there's a lot of side wiggle on both of the mouse buttons. So yeah, that's not great. But besides that, it has held up very, very well. Everything else is pretty good besides a little bit of post travel on the top mouse button. I don't know why, but a lot of mice have top travel, have post travel on the top mouse button, on the top side mouse button, which is weird, but it's not that big of a deal since, again, I don't use side buttons that often, and it is pretty dirty because, again, 6 months of heavy use, there's going to be a lot of dead skin on this, so I do need to clean this. However, I was already thinking of getting a new mouse since I returned my Pulsar X2 version, X-Lite version 2 Mini, and I'm getting a refund on that, so I'm already thinking of getting a new mouse anyways, so everything else is fine. There's a little bit of dirt under the mouse feet, but that's about it. Everything else works really well. The cable is also pretty good, especially when you have it up to a bungee. And yeah, it still works really well. It's just that, again, that left and right mouse button have a lot of side wiggle. So again, when I hold down the left mouse button and then I move it a little bit, it is pretty noticeable that it will just move that way and it will kind of just drift off where it's supposed to. So yeah, I'm not sure if that I've just been using it way too hard or what, but again, I did say 6 months of heavy use. So yeah, that might be the reason why, but it still is a good mouse, and I still really love the shape of this. I like symmetrical mice more than ambidextrous, and I've said this before, and the XM1R is my favorite shape on any mouse ever. Right now, I've gone through at least 5 mice in the past, and this is my favorite by far in terms of shape. It just fits my palm very, very well, and I don't feel uncomfortable at all when I'm playing. It doesn't feel uncomfortable at all clicking the right or left mouse button. It feels great, but the only problem is that switch, are the switches on the left mouse button and right mouse button and the side wiggle, and a little bit of post travel on the top mouse button, or the top I need to stop saying top mouse button, top side button, and that's basically it. There's no post travel on the bottom one. I don't know why. Again, it's only on the top side button and not on the bottom one, but that's just kind of a trend on a lot of the mice that I have for some reason. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it. I love the shape. The build quality is still really good besides the two mouse buttons, the two main mouse buttons. And then everything else is really good. But the two mouse buttons just have one issue. If that issue is fixed, I would still be using this to this day, but that's the reason I'm going to be getting a new mouse probably, is just because it has that QC. Maybe, I don't think it is a QC issue. It might not be a QC issue with the left and right mouse button. The side wiggle. And besides that, it's basically good, and I'll see you guys later.